everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late tonight. We had our team meeting for the Rubber Queens, which I'm a part of, and I just wanted to make sure I attended and seen all the cute projects and things that were going on in the business. So I'm sorry I'm a little late, but I have 2 cute cards for you tonight. They're very, very easy cards. So I don't know if you've been working on anything today, but if you're here, if you want to share what you've been working on, I always like to hear about that. It's kind of like what you making Wednesday, and feel free to post it in the Facebook group or on the page too of projects that you've made. I'd love to see what you're working on. Okay, before we get started, there is now only 8 days left of celebration. And this is a reminder, if you are interested in getting this extra little bundle, it's worth over $35. You get 24 sheets of designer series paper. Now this designer series paper, it is retired paper, and I try to give you a variety. You'll get 5 handmade cards that I've created, and you'll get a brand new embellishment out of either the mini catalog or the annual catalog. And that's if you place at least a $50 order. If you decide that you want something in the celebration catalog that's $100 and you place an order for $100 or more, and again, please use the host code, which I'll provide to you, I will double this for you. So you'll get 10 cards, you'll get 2 embellishments, and you'll get 48 sheets of paper. So a lot of crafting can be done with this. Well, let's go ahead. Let me make sure that I am on and that you all can see me. Give me 1 second here. I should have done that to begin with. I forget about it. Wait 1 second. Okay. Where is it? Okay, if you are here, please let me know that you're on. I see there's like 6 of you here, so I'd love to know who's with me tonight. Tonight we're going to be working with a celebration set, and sorry about my appearance. Some days you just got to go all natural, right? I had a dentist appointment today, and I had to be numbed up, and up until a couple hours ago, I could bite on my lip and I wouldn't have felt a thing. So I really wasn't feeling like doing the hair and makeup thing today, so you get the all natural Lisa. So today we're going to be using, this is Celebration stamp set. It's called Softly Sophisticated, and I really like this one. There's lots of flowers and things on it. We are also going to be using, and let me go ahead, I'm going to flip you down here. We are also going to be using a die set out of the mini catalog called Thoughtful Expression Dies. If you do not have these dies, now this is part of a bundle too. The bundle's pretty fabulous also. But these circles and ovals that have etching on them are just absolutely gorgeous. So I would recommend these. They're on page 73. If you want to see the cards that go along with it, you can check out page 62, which I'll flip over there real quick. Here's the stamp set. I just think it's just absolutely stunning. So I wanted to give you a taste of that tonight using these dies, because I'm kind of hooked on them. I am also using the embossing folder that you can get out of the celebration called Softly Sophisticated 3D Embossing Folder. I am using the paper butterfly accents, which are gorgeous. I'm going to put Wink of Stella on these. And then I'm using the paper out of Celebration. This paper is called Softly Stippled, and it is pretty stunning too. I had a hard time designing the card because I really like this this look. I picked the blue, and I was teetering back and forth between the Pebbled Path and that. There's Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, and Pool Party in this pack. Look at this paper. Isn't that just beautiful? I just love it. I'll show you a few more pieces. Look at this. Now this to me just screams wedding, especially, you know, if you find out that they're this color for the bridesmaid dresses. It'd be beautiful for invitations, you know, if you're getting married. You could stockpile it. The blue, which we're using tonight, look at this Pebbled Path roses. Again, stunning. And you could even color some of them in with the blends if you wanted to. And the back side is that same Calypso Coral. Then there are these dainty little flowers. I think that's beautiful. And on the back side, you have the Wild Wheat. And it's like a burlap look to it. Which all of these patterns, like the burlap, the blue that I'm using tonight, and this Pebbled Path on the front, I think would make great masculine cards. So this paper pack is very versatile. So I wanted you to be able to see this in action. So I designed 2 cards, and I will tell you, these are really simple cards tonight. Because again, I was a little tired, but I think it turned out very pretty. This is, let me turn down my brightness a little bit. It looks a little bright to me. I could be wrong. Let's see. That's a little bit better, I think. As you can see here, look at that. The textured paper, the sentiment set from the Softly Sophisticated Celebration set, the paper butterflies, the Designer Series paper, and I'm also using the ribbon out of Celebration 2. Let me find that in here for you. So in your Celebration brochure, oops. Oh, I guess, well, Pool Party Crinkle Ribbon. This is one of your free items. I think that's the right one. Maybe I got this one out of the annual catalog. Nope, it's the crinkle ribbon. I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. It almost looks a little ruched, which I like. I think that's how you say that word. But that's in here as well. With a $50 order, you can get a bolt of this 5/8 Pool Party Crinkle Ribbon. There's 10 yards on there, so you can make a lot of cards with that. The paper I'm using is on page 8, the Softly Stippled 12 by 12. It's up here in the corner, and you can see some beautiful cards that they've made here with that. And it does coordinate with the Stippled Rose bundle. Now, I didn't have that one, but I think, quite honestly, I think you get away with this Designer Series paper and the ribbon and cardstock and an embellishment. Just beautiful. But if you have the Stippled Roses, it will match perfectly with this set. And then on page 14, you see the Softly Sophisticated bundle. You get the stamp set and the embossing folder for a $100 purchase. And I will tell you, when I show you my second card here, the embossing folder on vellum is unbelievable. It's just gorgeous. It gives a whole new look to your card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started tonight. So let me pull my paper pack over here. So first of all, you are going to need, let me just see here. One second. You are going to need a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, and you're going to score this here at 4 1/4. Okay. and fold it in half. Then you're going to cut the designer series paper that's Pool Party, and this is Pool Party, by the way. This piece is cut 5 1/4 by 4. And before we glue this down, we're going to add some of the crinkle ribbon to it. You are going to use the dies that I mentioned earlier from the mini catalog. And there's 2 different sizes that you'll need. And these kind of layer right in here like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of crinkle ribbon, and I just measure it across, and what did I do with my ribbon shears? Here they are, off to the side. And I just cut it. Now, I kind of cheat a little bit, guys, because I like it to stay down, and I just use regular Scotch tape on the back. So I'm just going to kind of center it here, and then I'm going to flip it over. There we go. I'm trying to get this centered in the monitor. And let me just take a piece of Scotch tape and put on the back, and that holds that in place so nicely. You could use a glue dot too. I find that liquid glue doesn't stick very well to the ribbon, or you have to hold it a really long time. Adhesive will work also. Our adhesive runners, our seal. And then I'm going to put some glue on. Again, I have Tombow in here. I don't want you to think I'm supporting any competitors. I just use it for my hand. I get a nice even stream, and I don't have to hardly do anything. And we are going to put this down like so. Okay. And I'm a little off tonight. You ever have one of those days where you just feel off? Oh well, that'll work. Okay, now we're going to take this smaller designer series paper piece, and we're going to glue it on top of the other. Like this. You just kind of line it up. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to take dimensionals. Let me grab those. And we're going to put dimensionals on the back. Get those scissors out of the way there. And I'm kind of leaving the middle open here a little bit because I know that that ribbon is going to come across. So I don't want my dimensional laying on that ribbon. I hope you guys had some time today to make something fun, and we're not at the dentist like myself. I worked this morning, went into the dentist, then come back and work some more this afternoon. Okay. And I have a real big issue with going to the dentist. I hate the sound that the drills and things make when they're touching your teeth, and the smells, everything. I hate everything about it. I don't think there's a thing on there that I like. Now I'm just going to cut a small piece of Pool Party here. Let's see here. I just got to measure this real quick. I wrote it down and I lost it. It's going to be 2 inches by about 1.5 inches. 2 inches by 1.5 inches. There we go. Make sure that fits. Actually, 1.25 inches. I lied. That's better. So 2 inches by 1.25 inches on a small Pool Party piece. Get my scraps out of the way here. My mat keeps moving on my glass top here. And then I'm going to grab the Pool Party ink. And I'm going to use the stamp set that says "You're in my thoughts," because I thought this would make a great sympathy card. I'm just going to ink this up really good. go. And I just inked this up, and I can tell it hasn't had enough time to sit in there real good, so it looks a little splotchy. Once it dries, it'll be fine, but when it first comes out of there. Okay, and then we're going to take this piece and we are going to just glue it down right here. So I'm going to get some glue. Now I could have die cut the little label that's in the same die set and put this on here too, and it would have been really cute. There we go. And then there are embellishments that are called rainbow adhesive back dots, and they go with the hot air balloon set. I really like these dots. They have the pool party in them, and I'm just going to put a couple of these on my project. I got a butterfly going there. Let's put it over there. And then I'm going to grab my paper butterflies, which I just had a moment ago. There they are. And these paper butterflies, you can color them with the blends. They're really neat. They're all pre-die cuts. All you do is pop them out. And then I am going to take my Wink of Stella. And again, I could color this pool party if I wanted to with a blender brush, then put it on there. I could color it in the wild wheat. I just wanted to keep it really simple, so I'm just going to color it with the Wink of Stella just to make them sparkle a little bit. Hopefully you can see this. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's a little better. I'm just coloring this with my little wink here. Just want to give it a little sparkle. I'll put a little wink where my finger was. You can kind of see the shimmer on it already. I'm going to grab a glue dot. And I'm going to put it off to the corner right here. Come on. There we go. And then, hopefully it's dry. I like to leave it sit a little longer. But look at all the sparkle in this. I hope you guys can see that. That sparkle on there. Maybe. And the lights might be a little bright. And then we're just going to stick this butterfly right on there like that. And then I just fold up his wings a little bit to give it a little dimension there. And that is card number 1. Hey, how are you? Let me know what you think of card number 1. I think something's going on tonight with my... There we go. Hi, Crystal. Now I can see who said hello. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm a little later tonight. I know a lot of people are going to have to catch replay because they had things going on tonight, like church and stuff. So, but that is our first card. And it's very simple, very easy. I know that, you know, if you needed a good sympathy card, this would work out very nicely for that. Okay, that's card number 1. Card number 2, we're using the same set, but we're adding in the embossing folder. And I embossed this on vellum. And I don't know if you can see both sides, but either side is very pretty. I chose the one that had the embossed look to it. So the raised side, and I think it turned out very nicely. I'm going to show you how to make this card. So in this card, we're going to use Calypso Coral cardstock. And we're going to cut this 5.5 by 8.5 and score it at 4 1/4. I'm going to fold it in half. And then the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to have you'll run this through the embossing folder. Now I've already done mine. And it kind of wants to go one direction. So I'm just going to pinch it together a little bit just to get some of the bend or play out of this. And I'm going to put a little bit of my liquid glue in the center. Now the reason I'm putting it in the center here is because that's where my emblem's going to go and nobody is going to see the glue. Now they do make glue that's specific for vellum, or you can also use a glue dot. But I find this works out really well. Got a screen there, sorry folks. Oops. That looks pretty good. I'm going to push that down. And then we're going to set this aside a minute because we have to stamp our die cut piece. And this time we're going to use Garden Grain with the leaf portion. And we're going to use Calypso Coral for the flowers. So I'm just going to stamp in here. And I'm going to make it go this direction. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. No guarantee I'll stamp straight. Like so. And before I put my garden green away, I'm also going to stamp the sentiment. And I'm going to put that right here at the bottom. Okay, and we can clean these off quick so we don't get ink on our cards. Okay, and now I'm going to bring in the flower piece. We'll close up the garden green. Now we're using Calypso Coral. And I'm just going to come in. And I found the easiest one to line up on this, I'm going to turn it sideways, is this little flower bud off to the side. So I kind of get him where I want him. And then the rest kind of falls into place. Voila! And now we have our flower. Isn't that just beautiful? I love the Calypso Coral for the flowers. Let me clean this one off. Do you guys like the colors? Hey, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Okay, now we need to put this on our card, but before we do that, I want to take some linen thread, which is one of my favorite products because you can use it on pretty much anything. And it just gives a different feel. Because you can see, if I just put this on here, there's something missing. Besides this little backing to a dimensional. It's real simple to wrap this linen thread around and tie it in a bow. And it changes the whole appearance of your card. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave ourselves enough room over here. And I'm just going to wrap this around a few times. Go around 3 times and then grab my ribbon shears. And we're just going to cut that. There we go. So hopefully you've been able to watch some of my other videos. I'm doing the 10 days of remaining days of celebration to give you an idea in case there's any last minute things that you would like to add to your craft stash. And you can go back and watch them. I do have a YouTube channel, or you can watch them right here on Facebook. I have a page and a group. I would highly recommend the YouTube channel just because you can save it and come back and watch things later. Or if there's a certain part that you like, you know, you can pause it and restart it. It makes it real easy to use. I'm just making this bow the way I want it here. I got one end that wants to go haywire on me. Let's see if we can get him over here. And now my thing is there. That's much better. We'll scooch that up a little bit. And this bottom part down over here. There, I like that. And I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So I want to give it a little dimension. Okay. Peel these little backings off. If I had my take your pick tool, you can just poke them and they go right on the take your pick tool and make it easy to throw them all away so you don't have all these little backings all over the place. Now we're going to put this on here just like so. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add a few. You can see here, I added a few of these little Calypso Coral dots. I'm going to put a big one here and put a little one right here and another little one right here. And that is our cards for tonight. So we made this card here in Calypso Coral, and we made this beautiful card here in Pool Party. So let me know what you think. Which one do you like better, the Pool Party or the Calypso Coral? Choices, choices. Anybody? I think it's a hard decision, but I really like these butterflies. So I'm going to go with the Pool Party for my own pick. But I hope you enjoyed these. Now, I will tell you, and let me go ahead. I'm going to go back here and let me pop up the host code. And this host code you'd enter when you order. And the nice thing is you would get, or you would qualify when you place a $50 order for this gift pack valued at over $35. Again, you get 24 sheets of paper, 5 cards with envelopes, as well as a brand new embellishment. And I ship that directly to your house. So I hope you take advantage of this wonderful deal. And all you have to do is use this host code right here. And I will send one of those out to you once you make your purchase. And just take a look at the celebration book and see if there's anything in there that you need to have before the end of the month, because there's only 8 days left. And that includes today. So tomorrow we're on 7. So please, please, please take a look. I'd hate for you to miss out. If you're interested in joining my team, I would love to have you. You get this beautiful glass mat that I was stamping on tonight, as well as a silicone mat and a chamois to clean your stamps. So it's a very, very nice thing to have. All your images come out so nicely when you stamp on it. Or you can get extra product. So it's your choice, but we'd love to have you on the team. We do lots of fun things together. So if you desire to do that, just let me know and I can give you instructions on how to sign up. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. I will be with you again tomorrow night. And I'm shooting for 7:30, 8 o'clock. I know tonight I ran a little over because I attended my team meeting, which was a lot of fun tonight. So I hope to see you then. If you're just joining now, feel free to watch the replay. It's on Facebook group, Facebook page, and on YouTube. Thank you. Have a great evening. Take care.